are the two-time defending champions. In fact, they've been in 3 consecutive finals, so they're going for a 4th consecutive. The number 2 seeds, Feng and Huang up against Midorikawa and Saito of Japan. Well, when we look at the draw from the quarter-final stage, 5 seeds, only 2 in the bottom half, 5 different nationalities, 3 pairs from China. By semi-final stage, 3 different nationalities, 2 from China again, and 3 of the 4 top seeds in semi-final stage. In the top half of the draw, we had a repeat of the recent World Championship final, but a reverse result, with last year's beaten finalists Jiang and Wei coming through in 3 games against the Malaysians. So here are the Japanese pair, Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, and the 2-time defending champions, Feng and Huang Dongping. For Huang Dongping, she's looking to reach a 6th final here at the Denmark Open. She's already been in 4 mixed doubles finals, 3 with her partner of today, plus 6 years ago with her former partner with whom she won the Olympic gold, Huang Yilu. Also happened to win the women's doubles here back in 2021. Well, this will be a 10th meeting between these 2 pairs, and the Chinese combination have won 8 of the previous 9, including the last one, which was the quarter-final of the Japan Open.
Saito to receive, Huang serve and Vichen left side.
So the Japanese pair won the toss of the coin and chose to receive. They played well this tournament, I think, Midorikawa and Saito. Midorikawa is 25 years of age. In fact, they're both 25 years of age. Not the tallest of athletes. That's 5'3.5" from Saitama Prefecture, part of the greater Tokyo region. And his partner, Natsu Saito, was also born in Saitama. She's the taller of the 2 at 5'6". And earlier this week, they returned to their career high of number 8. So it's a 5th week, a 3rd different spell at their career high of 8. Well, and let me draw your attention to their 2nd round match against Puavaranupro and Pulsempran, winners of 4 World Tour events this year. Went the full distance in that one before beating the 2 left-handers from Korea, Lee and Che, in the quarter-final yesterday. I was a little disappointed by that quarter-final, I have to say. The Koreans, I think, have got potential, and they didn't really seem to perform. Feng is 24 years of age from Tianjin on the northeast coast of China, just under 6'5". Currently number 2 on the world ranking, but they have been world number 1. So a total of 31 weeks across 3 different spells. Huang Dongping, as I was saying, aiming for a 6th Denmark Open final.
Ready to play.
A 5th in mixed doubles. Had a walkover in the 2nd round against Kapila and Krasto of India, then beat the All England champions, Hua, the left-hander, and Chen Fan Hui. Saved a game point in the 2nd game, which they eventually won 23-21. So a tough 2nd game. Rina Untz of Switzerland is our umpire for this one, and Shamin Hassan of Bangladesh is the service judge. Incredible record, Steen, for a player to have been in 5 finals across 2 different disciplines.
Yeah, shows class and consistency.
And if you're wondering, her women's doubles title was won with Zheng Wu in 2021. And they beat Li So-hee and Shin Seung-chan in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, Japan. And on my left, Feng and Huang China. Huang to serve to Natsu Saito. Love all. Play.
So the two-time defending champions going for a fourth consecutive final at the Denmark Open. Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping nearest to us against the unseeded Japanese pair of Midorikawa and Saito. Pushed it long.
Service over, 1-love.
Well, obviously, the Japanese pair trying to win the title as an unseeded combination. And the last pair to do that was 17 years ago, Steen, a Danish combination.
2008?
Yeah. Just long, well left.
Yeah, was it Leiborn and Huang?
No, it was actually Fischer and Pedersen.
It was.
But the last unseeded mixed doubles finalists at the Denmark Open happened to be the pair on court.
When they reached their first final in the first tournament together, wasn't it?
It certainly was. 2022
Played
Denmark
a
Open.
fantastic match against Jiang Siwei and Huang Yachong, as I recall it.
That's right. And do you remember a year later they beat the now Olympic champions in the final?
Now that you mention it, but I wouldn't have remembered if it was a quiz.
Well, the problem for all pairs playing against Feng Yanzhe and Huang Dongping is to find the weaknesses, because Feng Yanzhe, using his height, can close down the mid-court area. You certainly don't want to be lifting him at the back of the court. And Huang Dongping is just superb in all departments, I think.
Yeah.
5-1.
Before the match started, I thought that maybe the Japanese pair can do something. I still am open for the possibility, but
Service fault called too high. Service over.
Called on Feng Yanzhe.
2-5.
they're 8-1 down in the head-to-heads. They had one three-game match that was in Australia Open, and all their other that they lost. All their other losses are in straight games quite convincingly. And then they won one match. That was in the Ningbo Asia Championships. And as far as I recall it, the playing conditions in that tournament is rather slow. So that's what I sort of pinned the Japanese hope on, that perhaps the slow playing conditions can help them, because Midorikawa, he's extremely quick on his feet, which is quite valuable in conditions like this. Speed of movement and physical strength. And in terms of physical strength, well, we have to say that that favors the Chinese.
Yeah.
Fault. 7-2.
Good attack. That was almost like a men's doubles attack. It was rotational play. Or women's doubles for that matter.
Four, 7.
Using his reach there, Feng Jyske.
Service over. 8-4.
Now comes a long arm.
Yeah.
9-4.
I wonder what the longest rally is so far.
Yeah, that's not much. Maybe under 10.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, this is better. This will be
A marathon rally.
in comparison.
Yeah.
10-4.
What a good start by Feng and Huang.
Nice. What super play from Saito.
5-10.
"23 shots. Has gone long of the back line, and it's a very handsome lead at the mid-game interval for the two-time defending champions. 6-point advantage.
低いから伸びちゃうかな。あれか。前でやるんですよ。さちょっとまだタイミングが合ってないところがあったので、しっかりタイミングが合わせるところと、あまりちょっと何が長いかというと、素人もできてセットがしっかりしてまあ、上げてみて、試合をやたらっていうのはあるけど、ちょっとやっぱり大きい展開、ハンドオフに早く打ってみるっていう、展開とテンポが変わるじゃないですか。そういうのもやって、まずは練習してやってみるっていうか。やってみるのもトライなんじゃないかなと。どうしてもやっぱり今の今というペースの変化をそこでやって、はい、流れ作る。これどうですか
11-5.
So 11-5 as play resumes in this opening game. The two-time defending champions with the advantage.
Goal. Service over. 6-11.
Casual opportunity for the Japanese there with the net court.
Service over. 12-6.
Right now it looks a lot like the 7 of the previous 9 meetings where the Japanese pair didn't really get a lot of points in 2 straight games. I have a feeling that they are sort of a little bit disheartened playing the far side of the court. I don't think they believe that they can score from the far side.
Well, then it makes absolutely no sense that they chose to receive.
Exactly.
Choose the end that you either want to finish on or...
Yeah. What do you go for? Are you planning on winning the match? Then you should perhaps choose to start on exactly the side that you accidentally got, but only because the Chinese chose ends. If you feel you need a good start to sort of gain self-confidence, well, then maybe they should have started on the near side of the court.
Yeah. Well, he was called a fault earlier, and I wonder if he's just sort of tried to readjust his service action, and that's maybe why he made that error. Gosh, he got back well to that flick serve. Huang Dongping.
15-7.
That's a beauty from Feng.
17-7.
He's made a number of errors in his defense.
18.
Midorikawa.
Well, Saito was trying to play a similar shot to Feng just a couple of rallies ago. That moving forward and just trying to guide it cross court into the open space. Yeah. 2 points away from the opening game, the defending champions. Make that 1 point away.
20. Game
Like
point.
an error on the defense.
Service over. 8-20.
First game point, well saved. Second time of asking.
First game won by
And the two-time defending champions and number 2 seeds Feng and Huang Dongping. One game to the good against Midorikawa and Saito. A very, very convincing opening game.
しっかりこうラリースタートするとやっぱり頑張れるよ。テントのボディー狙うとか、ちょっとフォア側の方が球強いと思うから、バック側の方に集めるのもある。 でこっち側から来たら上から高い位置からねさばけることが多くなるとそうしなきゃやっぱり勝負にならないと思う。しっかりとあとどうしてもやっぱレシーブになっちゃうけど今の形はもう全部前に触られてしまうようなターンしかできてないからあそこしっかりやっぱりこだわってストレート勝負しのかクロス上げるのかっていうところを前に触らないように頑張ってここで定義していかないとなかなかチャンスしっかり頑張ってスタイルにしたいね。
哎，他真的丢到重心了，这种突击打对角的，我这边他抽出来前，我帮保护一下。在主动攻的时候，他下压，他一定是有目的的。你帮他要护好这个直线这一排，啊，因为这里正好，对，可以吊掉，让跑起来，他跑起来，他们就注意了。好。
我不能松下，他就是这种感觉。
对，他就是一个吊郎当，但是我们千万不能松，一松下来，妈，他一上中跳跟就打得
一起，
对，
气势，
打得我们自己心烦。
他手打得更松了，我们只要自己捉来就行。
でそこで捉えてっていう次自分に乗せていけるように緑で上で高い位置にさばいていけるようにやっぱりやって
20 seconds.
もう1ゲームのこと気にしなくていいから。ここからはい切り替えていくよ。からよ。出すよ。出す。からね。
Well, last year's champions were totally dominant in that opening game. 21-8 in just 13 minutes.
Love all. Play.
Super. That's what I was alluding to in the early stages when I said it's so difficult to know how to play against this Chinese combination because Feng Yangzhe, with that reach, closes down the mid-court area.
I agree. But I would also say, you said that the Chinese were dominant in the first game. And that's true. And I'm disappointed by the Japanese that they didn't bring more in that first game. Here, it's disappointing. Midorikawa plays the service return. Then Feng Yangzhe plays a good shot back at him. But he's not ready with his racket. He's nowhere near it. I would expect something completely different. Especially here in the second game when they play with the drift and have a chance of killing their attack. They've got to get on it first.
Yeah.
3-love.
It's like there's no belief.
No belief whatsoever.
Nice.
And again, I mean, he stops going for it sort of at the center line. I mean, you've lost the first game to 8 and you're down 4-0. Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Well, I'm interested, Steen, because you're such an experienced coach. And if you had a pair that had lost 8 of the last 9 encounters against the opponents they were going to beat, how would you approach it? Would you say, right, we're going to try some totally different tactics to what we've used in the past, and we're just going to see how that goes? Because if we play the same way as we've played in the past, we're going to lose again.
Yeah, I would look back at some of the matches and I would try and compile some sequences that could bring us hope.
Yeah.
And even if it's not our normal game, well, perhaps it's not the opponent's normal game either. And if we're a little bit better than them in the non-normal game, then let's try that. But right now, I must say, if I was sitting on the Japanese chair, I would consider leaving it. There might be things that we don't know about. Maybe they're not feeling well or something. But this is not a good performance.
No. And the thing is that, you know, I'm not going to repeat the Vitas Gerulaitis story again, but I mean, you've got to believe that at some point you can beat your opponents. Had Mia Blichfeld ever beaten Chen Yufei before?
She had actually once, but it was 7 years ago at the Uber Cup when Chen Yufei was a very, very nervous skipper for the Chinese team for the first time.
Okay.
But I mean, you've got to go in and have something that says, this gives me a shot. If you're not feeling well, if you decide to go on court, well then at least go for the net spin, go for the tumble at the net, the unreturnable net shot, or go for the lines. Do something.
Yeah. And I was surprised about how easily Midorikawa and Saito beat Lee Jung-min and Che Yu-jung in yesterday's quarterfinal.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, where's that today?
And I'm even more surprised at how on earth did they beat Puavaranukroh and Pevsampran. I saw Pevsampran had an extra strapping on her normally unstrapped leg, but this is not good.
11-1 at the mid-game interval.
11-1.
And just potentially 10 points away from a fourth consecutive Denmark Open final for Feng and Wang Dongping.
こういう展開になっているのこういう私としてなかなか意識感がないという状況ではあるけど、しっかりトライすることと、前もうちょっとさ、アメリカ準備してるのやって、でハンドルに対してサーブに対してこっちのバックファイナー落とすの全然落としたらまたでもなかなかこっちが攻める機会ないけど、だったら上でこうさばけるようにトライできる。あなたの良さをこう前の良さを出るトライする。まず1本1本と1つ。トライ組み立ててトライする番で
11-1 in favour of Feng Yangjie and Wang Dongping. And I have to say, Steve, I was watching the Japanese players during that coaching break, and there was a coach speaking to each of the players independently, and I think that's one of the big problems. When I look at this Japanese pair, they don't seem to be really supporting each other and encouraging each other. The body language looks wrong.
That's my main
gripe.
Yeah. I mean, the body language looked like sort of, they look, to me, they look uninterested.
13.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a different case if they're sort of flying around the floor, still getting completely extinguished in 2 games. That's a different, that's a different case. But here it looks like, no. And there's people that have paid good money to come and see these semifinals.
Yeah.
They're sure not paying to come and see this pair again.
Well, focusing on what it appears the Chinese pair are about to do, which is reach a 4th Denmark Open final. The last pair to achieve that, and I'll give you a bit of a clue, they never actually won the title, but they were in 4 consecutive finals.
In the mixed double?
In the mixed doubles.
CHN and Majin?
No. Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir.
Wow. They never
2012 to 2015. 4 finals, 4 losses. But 4 consecutive finals in the same tournament, that's great play, is a real rarity.
Yeah. But it must hurt them to never have won Denmark Open.
Yeah. Especially when Praveen Jordan and Milati Deva Octavianti won. They won in 2019, didn't they?
Service over. 4-17.
Yeah, that's contagious.
5-17.
Huang Dongping trying a bit of a trick shot.
Missed it.
6-17. Play.
Incidentally, Steen, there is a pair that's not only contested 4 consecutive finals, but won 4 consecutive titles at one particular tournament in recent times. And of course, in mixed doubles, you'd know who that is, the Olympic champions.
7-17.
Wei and
Yes,
Huang.
which tournament was it?
Malaysian Open.
Malaysian Open.
But there was a bit of a gap in between because of COVID. So they actually won 4 consecutive, but in 18 and 19, and then 22 and 23.
They had a magnificent record in that, what's it called, Ashata Arena.
Yes.
They also did well in the Malaysian Masters, as far as I recall it.
There's a bit of a revival here.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, what on earth was that? Feng Zhe.
9-17.
Super.
I think the more respectable scoreline was more due to
9.
Huang Dongping and Feng Zhe.
Well, just losing the intensity a bit.
Yeah, I actually think they got a little bit bored.
Nice.
Service over. 10-18.
7 of the last 8 points to the Japanese pair. Oh, that's lovely from Feng Zhe.
Service over. 19-10.
I don't understand. I haven't seen the Japanese like this. I guess there must be some kind of illness.
Yeah. Got to be something, right?
The Chinese are back again.
Match point opportunities
Match point 10.
to reach a 4th consecutive Denmark Open final. Feng Zhe and Huang Dongping.
Service fault.
Service fault called again.
Service over. 11-20.
Second time of asking. 21-8, 21-11 in just 28 minutes. So we know that the mixed doubles final tomorrow will be a repeat of the final from last year, and also a repeat of the final last week in Finland.
Exactly.
21-11.
It also means that it will be a fourth consecutive mixed doubles final featuring all Chinese players here at the Denmark Open.
Yeah.
Confirmation of the scoreline, 21-8, 21-11 in favour of Feng and Huang Dongping. Well, coming up next, we have the second of the men's doubles semi-finals. Two pairs who have both been ranked #1 in the world in the past. It's the 2021 winners, Hoki and Kobayashi, up against the Asian Games gold medalists, Ranki Reddy and Shetty. Welcome back to Odense on semi-final Saturday here at the Victor Denmark Open. Next up, we have the second of the men's doubles, and it is the former world champions and former champions here, Hoki and Kobayashi of Japan, up against the Asian Games gold medalists, Ranki Reddy and Shetty. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw was concerned, by quarter-final stage, we had 6 different nationalities, 2 pairs from China, 2 from Indonesia, but only 4 seeds.